The following is a paid commercial program paid for by Ancient Nutrition. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hi, I'm Jen Mallan. Welcome to Come Home and a very special edition of this program because today we're going to talk about our bodies and how to make them more healthy and more vibrant. Who doesn't need more well-being, vitality, and vivaciousness? And as always, I'm not going to just come and chit-chat with you. First of all, I'm going to bring you the Holy Spirit, who is an expert at everything. But secondly, I'm bringing you the leading voice, I believe, in the health and nutrition industry. And his name is Jordan Rubin. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me, Jen. Appreciate it.
Listen, you are award-winning. You have dedicated your life to helping people not just survive, but thrive and to enjoy and maximize the life that Jesus died to give them. And you have so much notoriety, whether it's being a celebrity health coach or your own television program or dozens and dozens of books and curriculums. And now you have 2 farms and over 95 supplements, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So you, this is your calling, this is your passion, this is your mission.
It is. And my personal mission, which we've embodied in a lot of what we do with our various companies and ministry efforts, is to heal the planet, feed the world, and transform health. Obviously, I need to do that with a number of partnerships, and the Lord's given me a specific vision that dates back quite some time, that I can be like a Joseph in times such as these. And to me, that is very important. I think there needs to be a voice, but not only that, someone who is preparing a way to provide people with information and with actual foods that can transform their health. And I think we need it more than ever. We're seeing people in the body of Christ have their health break down. We're losing amazing saints, men and women of God, too early. And I believe if we can care for our planet, which, believe it or not, is controversial these days because of the different voices, while simultaneously creating amazing foods for our body, it is such a double whammy, as we say. It is truly exciting. And so what we want to do is find solutions for people that can be easily implemented into their daily lifestyle that will help them in their desire to build a healthy eating plan. Because the truth is, we need one. Now, it's interesting, Jen, people over the years, and I've been writing health books and sharing this message for more than a quarter of a century, since I was very young. And people would say to me, but Jordan, I don't want to go on a diet. I just want to eat various things. And here's the bottom line. There are tens of thousands of food items in any given grocery store, but the average person or family consumes 14, 17 foods over and over again. I mean, if you think about, growing up, same cereal, same bread, same meat, it's the same. So my answer to those people years ago, I've matured since, is don't say you don't want to be on a diet. You're already on a diet. Yours just stinks.
Yeah.
Because it's true, though. We do. We have familial habits. We have ethnic habits.
Yeah.
We're eating the same things. But imagine if you could construct an eating plan that was rich in nutrients. And it's pretty simple to do, because what was good in biblical times, what grandma told us to eat, is still good today. And I often go back to the fact that we need more produce in our lives.
Yeah.
We need more fruits, vegetables, herbs, and spices. Throw in some mushrooms, which are actually not vegetables, they're part of a different kingdom in and of themselves. You've got a great addition to your diet. But the truth is, Jen, you have to be intentional, because you could very easily spend a little bit of time on food, not think much about it, eat lots of delivery meals, fast food, and you're not getting what God created for us to eat. But the Bible gives us great tips on what to eat. In fact, it says in Ezekiel 47:12b, it says, the fruit will be for food and the leaves for healing.
Yeah.
That's just one example. And think about the importance of eating fruit and, frankly, how delicious fruit is. If it were up to me, I could eat oranges and pineapple all day, every day, throw in some mangoes. I love fruit. But most people, believe it or not, don't consume enough of the right fruits to get vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and even electrolytes. We hear a lot about electrolytes and hydration. Fruit is the ultimate way to do that. And vegetables aren't half bad either.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting that you say that because I am not a fruit girl. And so I am guilty of not having the proper amount of fruit. Now, vegetables all day long, but fruit just, they're not my thing. And yet
Really?
I know I need them. I know they're valuable. I know they're biblical. I know that electrolytes and there's so many good things about them. Maybe too is because the fruits don't taste the same as they did when I was a little girl.
Yeah, let me answer a couple of things. First of all, you're opposite of most people. Most people love fruit and struggle with vegetables. I think there's an advantage to not having a major sweet tooth, which maybe that's part of it, or maybe your sweet tooth is just in other types of products. Well, chocolate's a fruit, by the way.
Oh,
we
hallelujah.
grow it
I
on our
knew
farm,
it.
so I can promise you,
I'm coming.
I know for a fact it's a fruit. It's the seed of a fruit is the cacao, and there's actually a really sort of sweet, limey substance around it, which is also pretty neat. You may not like it because you're not a fruit person, but obviously, enjoying vegetables is great too. Herbs and spices, I always like to throw those in there. They're amazing. We don't eat enough mushrooms.
Yeah.
Those have powerful nutrition. But when it comes to fruits, people will ask me often, which fruits are the best fruits? And like you, I am often saddened by how bad fruit tastes. I almost never buy peaches anymore, even though I love them, because when they ripen, they end up tasting more like a potato than a peach. Pears are the same way.
Yeah.
Apples are sketchy. And oranges are one of my favorite fruits, but I'll open one and it'll be dried out and yucky, and it's not worth the peeling effort that I made.
Exactly.
And the list goes on and on. That's why people are buying so many cut fruits or dried fruits, etc. But fruits are powerful. And I often tell people, consume the darkest colored fruits that have maybe the least amount of sugar and the greatest amount of fiber. So think raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. And then if you're adventurous, go to a farmer's market or a health food store, consume things like mulberries, which we heard about when we were kids, boysenberries, there's gooseberries, there's currants. Usually the more sour and I would say less sweet fruits are better for health. The truth is, fruits were not as sweet in biblical times as they are today. We have hybridized them to make them seedless, to make them sweet and delicious. But all fruits have great benefits. For example, lycopene is important for your immune system, your skin, and men's prostate. Watermelon's the #1 source, and tomatoes #2, and pink grapefruit's #3. So there are nutrients and compounds in fruits and vegetables. Blueberries and blackberries have anthocyanins. So do grapes. That's great for the brain. They've found that animals and humans, when they're given dark colored fruits, their brain functions better. How great is that? And people, many, maybe not you, but others, love dark fruits. I'm talking grapes and blackberries and blueberries. I'm getting hungry right now.
Yes.
And oranges obviously contain vitamin C.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. And pineapple has a small amount of an enzyme called bromelain, which is a powerful digestive aid, but also helps with so many things. And then vegetables, herbs, and spices, so many good benefits. You could spend hours and hours and days talking about the benefits of fruits and veggies, but the #1 tip here is get enough of them in your diet. And according to some research, only 9% of Americans get even 5 servings of fruits and veggies in their daily diet. And I think French fries and ketchup counted among the list. This is really, really bad.
It is.
People buy juicers.
That's
they juice for a couple days, find it hard to clean, and forget where they put their juicer. And
Guilty.
there you go. They don't use it at all. People don't like to eat salads. And the list goes on and on. And kids start at a young age not wanting God's bounty of fruits and veggies, even though the Bible clearly states how important they are. And we see throughout Scripture men and women of God consuming fruits and vegetables, dates, pomegranates, raisins, of course, grapes, you name it.
Figs.
So good. Nuts and seeds, which are actually fruits as well. They're all amazing. How do you get them into your diet each and every day? We've done it simply for you. If you're someone who just says, Jordan, I agree with you. So did my mom, grandmother, and great grandmother.
Right.
I don't have the time. I don't have the ability. I don't have the taste. We've solved that problem by creating 2 amazing brand new products we call Super Fruits and Super Veggies, and they will help cover your bases if you can't get to your 5 or even more servings per day.
Well, I'm grateful for that product, and I have been enjoying it, and I feel a difference by being diligent with that. And it is true, Jordan. We can't eat enough fruit and vegetables. Either they're not in season in our area, or they're overly priced, or you buy them and they're bad 2 days later. And, when I was little, I'd go pick oranges and grapefruit and limes and lemons that were in my grandparents' backyard. That's not the case. The avocados, just there was things that were so this product is a great product. And I just want to encourage you, if you're listening and you don't even need to hear another word, because guilty, I don't do this either. We have these amazing products. Call the number on your screen or go online. And today they're 25% off, because we want you to have everything that you need to be strong and healthy, and just to feed your body those things that it's lacking. And we are lacking, because really it is humanly impossible in this day and age to eat with our mouth the required number. I mean, you'd just be eating fruits and vegetables all day, right?
Yeah, yum.
And you're supposed to eat a diversity of colors, and it's really challenging. And so, I think so many people, we give up before we even start. So this product to me is really important.
It is. And you mentioned something important, variety. They say variety is the spice of life. I think variety can be the fruits and vegetables of life as well. And we tend to eat bananas and apples. Those are the 2 of the most popular fruits. And that's really what our fruit intake is relegated to. But there are powerful fruits that many people don't consume enough of, or they don't even know they are fruits. You mentioned avocado. Avocado, probably my favorite fruit. It is a powerful source of good fats, vitamin E, fiber, and amazing minerals such as potassium. I love avocados. Can't get enough of them. They have fat, but they don't make you fat. They're even the fat that makes you thin. And if you have blood sugar challenges, they're amazing. There's another fruit that would rival avocado in terms of my favorite, called soursop, or in some Latin American countries, or it's also in Africa, called guanabana. And guanabana is a great fruit for your immune system, containing compounds that most fruits don't have. And best of all, you might not get excited, but some of the viewers will. It tastes like a cross between pineapple, mango, and banana. It is fabulous.
Oh, it tastes like a smoothie.
It's so good. It has a cousin called cherimoya, or cherimoya is how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
That's another amazing fruit. And so when you look at the cornucopia that God created, we simply don't have the variety in our grocery store today to get us that, I would say, blend of colors, because every color corresponds to a beneficial compound. In addition, you might not know this, but fruits and vegetables have great benefits, but all parts of the fruit and vegetable does. Typically, when you go to a grocery store, for example, you're eating a carrot, but not the carrot top, or you're eating a fruit, but not the peel, or you get part of the fruit, but the rest isn't quite available. Most of the nutrition is often in and around and on the peel. In addition, vegetables particularly have other components that we don't typically consume, and fruits can have amazing benefits in their leaves. Remember what I said, the fruit will be for food and the leaves for healing. And so if you look at our Super Fruits and Super Veggies products from Ancient Nutrition, you're going to notice a few things. Number 1, they are certified organic. That means that pesticides, herbicides, fungicides that are chemicals are prohibited. In addition, and this is going to be brand new for many people, right on the label, you're going to see Regenerative Organic Certified. That means that our farming practices are actually building topsoil and healing our planet. I would say this is a main component of biblical stewardship. God wants us to take care of this earth. And I know certain voices out there are talking about certain things like climate change and environmentalism. That's not a reason for us to shirk our responsibility to care for this planet. We've done damage. We continue to, but we can rebuild what we've lost the biblical way. So this Regenerative Organic Certified message is amazing. We have 2 farms that are among the first in the world to achieve that designation. And best of all, you mentioned off the air, people are just buying products blindly. They don't know who makes them.
That's right.
They don't know where they're grown. These products, 95% of the key ingredients or greater are grown on one of our 2 farms, and the products are completely manufactured on one of our farms. So it's all the way from seed to supplement. Some people may have seen a similar, or at least apparently similar, fruit and vegetable type product online. It's nothing like this one. Ours is certified organic. It is non-GMO, and it is regenerative organic certified, which means, Jen, it is third-party verified. It's not just us saying our product has this or that. It is verified by objective organizations, including the U.S. government, which for better or for worse, but it's very regulatory compliant. In addition, it provides great benefits like immune system support, digestion support. Who doesn't need a better immune system and digestion? And you can feel good about getting a variety of fruits and vegetables in your diet with 2 easy to swallow capsules of fruits, 2 easy to swallow capsules of vegetables, take them with food, without food. And most of these, believe it or not, came from seeds that I planted. I save every seed from all the fruit that I buy, and some of what we're getting literally came, for example, we have 500 papaya trees that we grow indoors in Tennessee, regenerative organic certified. They came from papayas I bought at the health food store and planted the seeds. How amazing is that? So I have a huge personal connection to these products. We utilize mulberries that we grow out in the field, which is an amazing plant unto itself. Look, I'm all about food, and I would love for people to eat fruits like this. Now, these are not real, but don't eat these. You might like fruit even less, Jen, when you try these.
Well, I do like some fruit, but it's not my go-to.
Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah. But super fruits will help you. And even if you love veggies, there are certain veggies in our super veggies formula that you won't find in your store, you can't get every day. And I was talking about cherimoya and guanabana. There are other fruits like jackfruit that are just becoming popular, and dragon fruit. Maybe you can get them at an ethnic grocery oftentimes, or order them online, but they're rare and they're difficult to find. We're giving you dozens of beneficial compounds in these easy to swallow capsules. And you mentioned a good point earlier. You're seeing results because you're diligent to consume them. Compliance is everything. I can tell you every great fruit and vegetable in the world to eat. I can talk about great products like Super Fruits and Super Veggies by Ancient Nutrition, but consistency is the key. And I believe that over time, you'll see subtle and maybe not so subtle benefits from getting these God-created nutrients into your diet. These are not man or laboratory created ingredients like most supplements. These come from our farms. They're manufactured on one of our farms, and they are third-party verified to contain what we say they contain. And best of all, there's a money-back guarantee. There's really no risk, and a portion of the proceeds, if you will order Super Fruits and Super Veggies by Ancient Nutrition, go to this great ministry.
How amazing, Jordan. All supplements are not created equally, as you have described. And I'm just so excited about these products. I'm using them myself, and so I can wholeheartedly tell you that I see and I feel a difference. And that's really important. And listen, it's just 2 capsules. They're concentrated and they're organic. They're certified. They have that rock certification. And you take these 2 veggies, fruits, and you're on your way. And it supports energy. It is in vitality, well-being, and things that we're all facing, and it builds our immune system. So I just encourage you, pick up the phone when you get these products. First of all, it's a blessing to you. And secondly, it's a blessing to us because it helps keep this program on the air. And Jordan Rubin and his ministry and company are giving a percentage back to CTN to Come Home, and that is wonderful. So you get free shipping. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee. And so I encourage you, don't hesitate, don't wait, just go ahead and get it now. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. Your grandmother would be so proud of you because you're getting all of your fruits and veggies in. And Jesus would be proud of you too, because we have those bracelets. What would Jesus do? Well, Jesus would eat correctly. Jesus would take care of the temple. Jesus modeled a very healthy lifestyle for us, and he wants us to finish our race. And so there's products and supplements like this that help us finish our race. So Jordan, thank you again. Farm to table is such a big deal right now. When we go to Israel, we love that almost everything in that whole nation is farm to table. And you call it, in your world, seed to supplement. Same theory, but so important. And to me, as a consumer and as a woman of God and one that has 5 active boys and or young men and 8 little grandsons, and I've had 11 foster sons, not only do I want to keep myself healthy, I want to keep all my men healthy. And so this is something that your whole family can use. You don't get too old for your fruits and vegetables. You're never too young for your fruits and vegetables. And so this product, it's a win-win.
Absolutely. And not only do we provide you with a variety of organic and regenerative fruits and vegetables, which means regenerative organic certified, yes, which means no chemical pesticides, fungicides, fertilizers that are chemical. It's amazing to get this quality, but we also make sure that each fruit and vegetable are absorbed optimally. So you'll see on the label fermented. So if you think about fermentation, that's what makes milk into yogurt, cabbage into sauerkraut, more digestible, and there's more beneficial compounds than the original food it came from. So we've got these 2 capsules of each in a serving size. We need to optimize the payload that you're getting. The variety's there. You're getting fig. Now, we don't just have any fig. We have a fig that is grown in the Middle East. Now, we have to grow it indoors in Tennessee because we're not blessed with the weather that you have right here in Florida where we're filming. But we have this amazing fig that can grow to be 90 feet tall, and it's found only in the Middle East.
Wow.
It's absolutely amazing. We have a fruit called noni. Now, you think you don't love fruits, Jen? Noni is a fruit that tastes like a cross between Roquefort cheese and what sweat socks smell like. And I'm not joking. It's one of the most disgusting things ever. In fact, when I was pulling the seeds out of the fruit, I almost had to hold my nose. However, this fruit is loaded with compounds that can help your body stay healthy. So we grow noni. It's an amazing plant. Normally it's grown in the tropics, Polynesian countries. We grow it again indoors in Tennessee. In order to be regenerative organic certified, all of our plants must grow in the ground. So we're protecting them from the elements, but they're grown in the soil. I mentioned cacao. We grow chocolate fruit as well. We grow acai. We grow the gamut of nutrition. A moringa is one that is really important to us. It's interesting, Jen. I did a study to determine which fruits and vegetables were called the tree of life in their varying nations, because there are several, and moringa is one of them. In Africa, it's called the tree of life. Yeah. And when we discover its nutrition, it's got more iron than spinach, more calcium than milk by weight. And this is in our Super Veggies product. Here's the great news. You don't have to know what soursop does. You don't have to know why papaya is good for you. You don't have to know what kind of fig that we have. You don't even have to know why fermentation is good. All you need to know is 2 capsules of superfruits, 2 capsules of super veggies per day. And I have to say this, diet is key.
Yeah.
If you get anything from this program, go eat more fruits, vegetables, herbs, and spices in their organic or regenerative organic certified source. But if you can't or don't or won't do that consistently, Super Fruits and Super Veggies is a great insurance policy.
Yeah.
It can support your digestion, your immune system function, your elimination. It gives you variety. It gives you nutrients we've discovered and those that we haven't, because God put a lot of thought, maybe just a quick second, but it was a lot of it in there. Here's a cool fact. Do you know that pomegranates, which were originally the royal fruit in Israel, I say originally because I'll talk to you about something different in a moment. There's 613 seeds on average in a pomegranate. There are 613 laws in what we call the Old Testament today. How amazing is that?
That's so awesome.
Today, the national fruit, the sabra, is actually a prickly pear, which is a cactus, and we grow that too indoors as well. So we made trips to Israel. We visited the farms, and we really tried to create what I would say would be a biblically correct message according to what the Bible says. The fruit will be for food, the leaves for healing. And if you come visit us, and we have many people that want to partake of what we have, and they come and they'll cut leaves off, they'll pick fruit. This is for the nations.
Yeah.
And that's what the Bible talks about, but so does science. And so if somebody wants to say, you know what, I want to make sure myself, my husband, my older kids, my parents have the message and the action of health and hope, this is a great way to do it. In fact, with the offer we have, someone can not only purchase Super Fruits and Super Veggies, but they can go on auto delivery to make sure they don't run out. Think of it as like your harvest,
Right.
your regular Super Fruit and Super Veggies auto harvest, but then you can get some extra with the free bottles to give to your loved ones.
Yeah.
People will not be upset when you share the message and the gift of health. And I think people will see on television other brands of fruit and veggie capsules that are advertised. Let me point out, they are not certified organic,
right.
which means they could use any pesticide
right.
known to man. They are not regenerative organic certified. 95% of these active ingredients, other than the capsule, are grown on our farms. Many came from seeds that I've planted. This is the most connected I've ever been to a product. My farmer teases me and says, well, you know, those seeds came right out of Jordan's mouth, because I have to eat the fruit before I get the seeds, right? Soursop, papaya, I'm feasting, and the seeds are a byproduct.
Yeah.
So exciting to be offering this for the first time to an amazing audience. And I think the products will be a blessing, and the proceeds will bless the great ministries of CTN and Come Home. So it's an awesome win-win-win.
Yay. Well, thank you for sharing this product. Thank you for creating it. And thank you for making it available for people like me and people like you that are watching, and you need a supplement, you need some help, and you need this to add to your diet. And so I encourage you, the number's on the screen, you can call and get yours today. Don't wait. You need your fruit and veggies, and the integrity and where it came from is important. I cannot stress that enough. And so I'm here with Jordan Rubin. He's incredibly anointed in this area, and God has raised him up as a Joseph, raised him up to help those of us that want to live out the fullness of our life and do it with grace and energy and vitality. And so grab this product today. It'll bless you, and it'll bless this station. It'll bless this ministry. And I'm pretty sure you'll do auto ship and continue to enjoy this wonderful product. Thank you again for being here, and we will see you next time on Come Home. I'm Jen Mallan. Eat your fruits, eat your veggies, pray today.
The preceding was a paid commercial program paid for by Ancient Nutrition. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.